Greetings and salutations. I am Bajongles, and if you enjoy my content, consider following me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bajongles1, where I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time. You could also, if you'd be so kind, check out my Bluesky and Tumblr, both at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles. Also, if you wanted to check my VODs out, consider liking and subscribing here on YouTube. Oh, it would be much appreciated. And with that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's the 3rd of July. It's great to be here. How is everybody? I have burger. It's quite good. I finally updated my banners for everything because it's no longer Pride Month. It's Wrath Month. Mm. Splendid. I'm just dinking my oiter. Let me pull up the concept art file. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-do, ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Found it. There it is. Yeah. Here we are. It's amazing and splendid. Again, how is everybody? Let me turn down the volume on my phone. There we go. How is it sounding? Um, Sounds good. I might want to talk a little bit louder, maybe, but that should be fine. That should be fine. All right. Um, there we go. What if I just like remove that? Okay, how's that sound? Not much of a difference? All right. Okay, okay, that's good. I might need to turn that differently for once we start gaming again on Sunday, 'cause it might get loud. I I I got rid of the suppressing of the decibels. That's what I have done. Okay, it sounds good on my end. It's Peem. And now, I suppose I'll get right to art time. But before I get to drawing all this, you could probably see I have this thing over here. I'm working on the thumbnail. I'm working on the thumbnail for the other VOD right now for Sundays. Oh, fun fact. Sunday's VOD is going to be the funny number. It's going to be VOD number 69. And so, very happy about that. And now I'm thinking, what am I gonna do for like the 1 year anniversary of me streaming? Because that's gonna be in January. My first stream was on the 7th, which is not a Tuesday this time, so I'm gonna end up doing it on the 364th day instead of 365th. God forbid. But like, as it is, as it were. And so again, I'm really happy with this. It's so dumb. It's based off of this image because it's very cool. Also, I accidentally made a Wojak. It's always when you Wojaks happen exactly when you least expect them. You can't force them. Yeah, they just kind of happen. So I'm going to close that, and I am going to get situated. All right, let's see. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Okay, if I get rid of you, I want to keep you, I think. Actually, no, I want to get rid of you so that I could do all this and have like stuff in the background and do sketches and shit, because I want to do backgrounds for this. Alright. Okay. Ba 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 da ba ba da 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 da. I've been listening to the Deltarune chapter rewritten Scamped in the Great theme like on repeat today. It's so good. Oh, speaking of music, sorry for the pause on the music. Let me get it down to a good level. There we go. There we go. There's the music. How is everybody? Okay, so what I what I think I want or what I think is interesting could be doing sort of like this shape maybe? No. No. No, that doesn't quite look right. I definitely want a tower though. Like one that's cool and broken and mysterious. And also has a hole there, because that's cool and breaks up the silhouette like some sort of epic ruin or something. I think having some sort of like slope thing there could be cool. And it's like, oh, it's a big staircase road thing. Ooh, mysterious. See, having another one there and having it be like, oh, these are sort of a cool thing. Oh, and maybe have like a broken arch here, like it fell. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, now we're stinking with portals. There we are. Did you just try and sell me cheap viewers? Rip. Sucks to suck, I suppose. These are really cool and add interest, I think, so I'm gonna be like, here's some support bars. Oh, you know what I could do? I could have these start being overgrown, like stuff like seaweed and coral and that sort of stuff. And it's like, oh, it's an old ruin. And I think another thing that would be interesting is like this is a ruin, and we go to a place that's ruined for this boss. But like before this is just an underwater civilization. So this is like you have to go to the ruins at some point, like to make your way out. Sort of like back, like you're going back to a new land, right? Like you're going, uh, and it can sort of I can sort of make that work with the sort of hero's journey story, almost like a little hero's journey. I want to keep the in-universe story of everything, sort of archetypal. I think that would be cool. You know, the sort of refusal to call that all that stuff like hero's journey. I think that would be very cool and awesome. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. I think having it be like on a cliffside is also interesting. I realized that I really like drawing cliff sides. Or like where stuff is right on the edge of a mountain like that. Or on the top of a mountain, mind you. So like, well, whatever. Same difference. Who really like? Does it really matter? The answer is yes, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna like emphasize that much right now. There we go, and this can also almost look like a maw of some kind. There we go. Marvelous. I can also have something here. Oh, this gives me a lot of actual uh like creative stuff I could do with this boss, like having multiple phases that are in different areas. And so the real like difference of the phase like sure is the boss's attack patterns, which might change slightly, might add some more enemies, but the main thing could be, and here's the kicker, could be environmental changes and like environmental hazards. I think that would be cool. Ba 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wap, 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 bidi, 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 wap. I'd have to download that whole situation, the Scampton the Great OST. But like it would be that seems like prime like me music. It seems prime like Bajongles Variety Hour, you know, the Grand Circus sort of music. Well, also once I sort of do concept art for all this and sort of like really get the vibe down, do some more of these. I'm gonna start having Thursdays projects be on a rotation so that it's not the same thing every week. Uh, and I have a plan to do that on Sunday. Well, it kind of just happens on Sunday like that in general. But I have plans to have Sundays be a rotation. And that's gonna take a lot more time and effort. But like, I'm excited for that. I've started writing a bit more for the Undertale retrospective series again. I'm very excited for that. Also, sorry for my draw starting to pop up. I'm just kind of tired. It's very easy to slip into this when I'm tired. Oh, something I'm very excited about, and I've been excited about it. This is not a new thing, so it's not like a, oh my god, this new exciting thing is awesome and cool. Even though it is awesome and cool, is that like I learned that my family is very blessed with the ability to drop fat very easily and gain muscle very easily. And so my exercises have been paying off a lot. My legs are not as big as I want yet. My ass isn't as big as I want yet. My thighs aren't as wide as I want yet. That being said, it's pretty good progress. It's pretty good progress. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I want to have a bit of a gap there. Uh, okay, I think it, yeah, have a bit more of an extreme, like almost eaten look to that. Almost like a big chomp to it. There we go. Big chomp. Oh, that, oh, yes, yes. Jongi, no. Jongi, yes. Just like plankton. Yes. Ba 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 da 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 ya da 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 da. Let's see. It would actually be cool to have. Yeah. Splendid. No, the voice I just did really reminds me. There's this Brazilian guy on TikTok I found that does a Spamton voice, and it's so satisfying to hear him do, you know, the number one rated circa 1997 bit, like in Brazilian Portuguese. God, one of my exes was like big into learning Portuguese, so now in my brain it's like, no, it's pronounced Português in Brazil. That's just like that's just a permanent thing in my brain. Just Brazil. I I I think I may have just realized why I'm a stickler for pronunciation. Am I correct a lot of the time? No, not necessarily. I'm not gonna say that I'm right, but like why I'm a bit of a stickler, and it's because of a very influential relationship I had back in like middle school. Funny how things can influence you like that. That's sick as hell. Yeah, and then I could have it be like that. Yeah. I'm clapping. Clapping. Ba 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 da 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 da. Brasil. Spamton G Spamton Brasil. God, I love that guy so much. Bra-da-da, bra-da-da, ya-ra-da-da-da-da-da. See, coral, uh, coral. Let's see. This is the wrinkly Brian. This is sort of the fan. This is one of those antlery ones. I'll make them schmalder. Have like a tiny shoal of fishes that only have to really be like dots. Bigger dot. This one's schwimming, down. Just because I think that's cool. Another group of like small fish. Bigger. That's not how a shark looks. Okay, so a shark, much like a tuna, has that sort of thing, but they have a bit of a longer tail that goes like that with a little bit like that. And then like a fin like that, a second fin, maybe lengthen that a little bit. Have a fin like that. There we go, that's a shark. I forget what kind of sharks we have in our waters. Like I'm sure great whites pop in every once in a while because they're literally everywhere. But I wonder, like, we might even get mako sharks. Hi, you want out? Here we go, Gracie. Love you. Splendid. Spamton, G Spamton. É Brasil. Ah ha ba ba da 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 da. Let's see, and then have like schneeweed. It's like seaweed, except it goes hardly. Common Weiss Schnee L. God, I just got like a million haters in my brain. They're going, how dare you? How dare you say something about my favorite Rawubby character? I think having like coral up here, maybe. Yeah, yeah, like some of these like mushroom looking ones. You know the kind of mushroom where like they have a flat top. There we go. I cannot express how much this background is making me happy. I am quite enthused, if I do schnee so my schnelf. Splendid. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just like copy that shark and move it, or not move it, but like, you know, make a copy, move it somewhere, maybe flip it. Perfect. When, where is that fucking short. Because I'm a fucking clown. Oh yeah. I am I am telling jokes and shit 'cause I'm a fucking clown. I am telling jokes and shit 'cause I'm a fucking clown. Oh my god. Is that a fucking shark? You see, those voice cracks were on purpose. That does not mean I like how they sounded. That was an incredibly mid sound on my part. Rip. I'm a fucking clown. Oh, yeah. No, the way I said, oh, yeah. Like that really reminds me of the Rayman Origins, like kitchen segment, like the kitchen world. And where it goes, ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ho, 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 ho. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo, doo, doo, doo. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ho, 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 ho. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo, doo, doo, doo. Oh, are those bees? What the fuck? Brian Coral? Table Coral? Maybe some of that. Aye, 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 aye. More schneeweed. Yeah, things are starting to feel a little alive in here. Also, currently it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the funny number. I appreciate the funny number. Aye, 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 aye. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Aye, 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 aye. Aye, 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 aye. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Yay! 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 It works. I kind of didn't expect that to work. I'm gonna be completely TBH honest. I did not expect that to work. Splendid. Okay, I think that's enough visual noise for the background. Also, don't mind me laying back. I hope it still comes along in my voice properly. It's just, you know, I enjoy sitting. I fucking love shitting. think a lot of this time today is honestly gonna.
Oh, that reminds me.
I think I did say this before. No class today, which means I can go longer. Because it's the 3rd of July and everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of people are like, sorry, I can't make it because holiday tomorrow. And like they need to prepare for 4th of July and all that. Like enough people said that the teacher is just like, yeah, I'm gonna like cancel for today. Honestly, don't blame him. God, I kind of want to say his name on here, but also privacy, so I won't. But like, I love his last name. It's so silly. Skibbity, skibbity, skibbity toilet. Why the fuck did I just do that? Oh well. Oh well, our brains are all rotted and vapes are full of lead. Like, I don't vape, so, like, that's not really my concern. But also, like, ooh, we're bringing back lead poisoning to the young generations. Ha Asbestos bans being relooked at? Lead poisoning? Return of TB and measles? We are so back. We, we thought it was Jover, but it turns out it was back. Ba-da-da-da. And I'm so enthused. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so enthused. Mm. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ho, 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 ho. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ay, 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 ho, ho. Now, something I could also do at this layer is be like, slam be upon ye. Clams and mussels be upon ye. And they're big uns too. Because I think that's fun. There we go. I like that. Of course, I have smaller ones around the edges. Now, this is not supposed to look realistic, but it's supposed to look real enough that it feels interesting. I think this is something that Minecraft fails at. Because like I don't know, I'm from a really like naturally diverse place on this planet, so seeing it's like, what do you mean there's not at least 12 species of snake? What do you mean there's not like 200 different 200 different plants right here within like a 20-foot distance around me? What do you mean there's not 50 different useful, edible, and medicinal plants around me at any given moment? And, like, it makes sense because they're, Mojang is from Sweden, but, like, the jungle is not just one species of tree plus bamboo. There are millions of species, a bajillion trees. Just sort of the whole kit and caboodle. God, I saw something where it was like Oregonians trying a southern accent to seem cooler than they are. And it's like, first of all, fuck you. First of all, shut. Second of all, mine isn't because I'm trying to sound cooler. It's because I grew up on a lot of westerns, and sometimes it just slips out. And also, a lot of my family is from the southwest, so like sometimes that just happens. Wap 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 wap, Steve le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve, il est orange. God, I've been seeing videos on my feed of people speaking like Cajun French, like the past couple of days. Oh, only good form of French. Besides maybe African French. I haven't listened to much of that. But like, I don't know, way better than Parisian. Fuck you, Parisian French. Like as a language. Also, fuck you, Norman French, just for the damage you've done to the English language. Poisson Steve, il est orange. Il a des bras et des jambes. Le poisson Steve. Was that seriously one line? I'm proud of myself. Look at you. Look at that. Look at the balls on Jacob telling Jerry Randall Tolkien what is Tolkien-esque. There are three things that are Tolkien-esque. One, made-up languages. Two, metaphors for industrialism. And three, every race got different milks, Jacob. I love that video so much. Just, where's the Hobbit milk, Jacob? Just, oh, you've read it. Sing me the song of Bombfom then. You know, chapter 12. First I sat with Bombfom, Felly Bet and Round. No? I I said, good sir, your hoppets milk the finest all around. Go on. We splash it, splash it, splash it, splash the day away. With nipple spraying. Hooray. I don't me, I don't you, I don't he, I don't she, I don't him, I don't know. That's how the hobbit milked me. I want to kill you. I love that video so much. It's so good. Now I'm leaning forward because I'm locking the fuck in. But yeah, no, I think like after a bit, maybe like once August hits, and I do some more concept art and have more like an identity for this, I start like rotating what happens on Thursdays because I have some world building stuff that I want to get back to. I want to get in touch with NG again, being like, hey, sorry for stuff being on the down low. How are things going? You doing okay? And being like, hey, want to work on shit? Again, sorry for the pause on it, but I can do stuff again because stuff's cool. And I want to do like the Spec Evo series still. That sounds fun. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god. Piano, look at that. Look how cool this shit is. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then get a Brian choral. That Brian choral is powerful and winkly. Smooth. No, and no winkles. Oh, ra, 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 ba, ra, ra, ra. Oh, that reminds me. I saw Dicey got Castle Crashers, which means multiplayer Mondays is gonna be a lot more interesting. By the way, shout out to those. I do those on Mondays on my Discord server. I think I should probably like once I set up a new description for my videos, alongside everything else that I need to do to like update all my shit, is add in a link to my Discord server in there so more people are like, hey, you're pretty cool. Am I putting in too much detail? Maybe. Am I enjoying the entire process of this? Most definitely. This is pretty fucking sick. I'm gonna be for real, for real. I realized that I forgot a thing. There we go. Yeah, and then that does that, and then, wop, 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 like that. There we go. I realized I may have messed up. Here we go. Wrong layer? Nah. Nah, this is the right-ant layer. Well, now it's the right layer, but I just had to do some fix-ups. You know, my art's been improving a lot. Like, a lot, a lot. I'm very, very proud of myself. I wonder how many cool people are streaming today. Probably a fair amount. I mean, Salty Job is streaming today. I'm gonna try and catch her stream tomorrow. Uh, since I don't have a class to go to today, I'm gonna probably, like, stick around and see if Drock is streaming so that I can show up and actually use the subscription that I was given. Because, like, he's pretty cool. Rare Canadian W, honestly. The fact that him and Mama Drock exist is like a rare Canadian W. Okay, how do I conceive of this? Oh no, I'm conceiving. Okay, that means something incredibly different than what I originally meant it to mean. Because conceiving is another term for giving birth. Yeah, I'm giving birth. I'm conceiving. How do you think clowns are born? It's all me. It always has been. I hear people, mostly people in my IRL life being like, "Oh my god, you're so good at details." Like, am I? Am I? Like, legit? Because, like, I see people all the time on all my feeds that are, like, better than me. Right? And that's not like, putting down my abilities. Like, that's just an objective fact that I see people better than me all the time. It's like, am I? I mean, I'm practicing, right? And, like, I love the process of drawing enough that, like, sometimes I just add a fair bit. But, like, really? Just adding that layer back in. Yes! Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. His drawing is this fire? Their drawing is this fire? Oh. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, splendid. Splendid. Yeah, with all that added in. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, look. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna like ogle at my handiwork real quick. I realized I forgot a couple of. There we go. I was worried for a moment, and then I realized I had nothing to worry about when it comes to this. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. But, like I said, I can go longer for today because there's no class. I might not go longer today, but I can. Holy peak. Holy peak, Mr. Grab. I didn't. Okay, so I put this at 100 just to check. I didn't realize that the colors are this vibrant. That looks good, right? Like, that's good. I can't exactly do that, but that also ain't bad. Why is my Control Z not working? Okay, it was 38. There we go. Yeah, it was 38. There we go. Yeah, and that really ties everything together because it's above the line art, and the line art sort of adds definition like this. I should probably get this to 100 again just so I can pick and choose those colors and add them over into this. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Ba-da-da-da. Ultimately, this isn't going to show in the actual, like, thing with the stuff. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I want because this is my shit. There we go. almost 25. 25's pretty lerpin'. Ah. Yeah. I'm gonna make it normal. I said normal. Thank you. And I get to this, and I think I want to have the same like color grading as these fins on like the bigger fins. Yep, I think that's what I want. And something is so striking about this color, like this color scheme. You can tell where my brain stops and recalculates what I'm saying in some sentences, by the way. Sometimes I think for the first time during a sentence, like mid-sentence, instead of at the beginning. You know, like I should do, but I don't. I'm the man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days, and I'll bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. Ah, splendid. Heriver the Platypus. A pleasure to see you. That is not what Perry is short for, but I said it anyway to annoy you. Because it is I, totally your arch nemesis, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. It's me, Dr. Haynes. I'll bid farewell to old Kentucky. I get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. God, that reminds me. One of my classmates, lives out in Portland proper. I was talking about how one time she was like biking on a trail, and a guy just like ran after her, like yelling like, "Hey, hey, come back!" Like just randomly, like it was terrifying. Hey, Gremlin. I'm doing pretty good. As you can see, uh, look at the background line art that I've done. There for me, there's no class today because Fourth of July is tomorrow, and everybody called in being like, "Hey, I can't make it. I have plans for the evening." And like enough people said that the teacher was like, "You know what? Let's just cancel class. So like I can go longer if I need to. I can just sort of relax if I don't." It's just a chill day. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to tilt it. I'm just that chill. Man, oh how you? I was just talking about something that one of my classmates was talking about how out in Portland proper she was riding her bike and then she got chased by a guy, like just some stranger. And good thing she was on a bike because that's terrifying. She could have just gone missing. Oh yeah, did I tell you about how like on the walking trail by my house, like somebody just got brained? Like not just, but not just as in the amount of time that it happened. Oh yeah, it's Guns and Medical Bankruptcy Day tomorrow. Oh, I haven't told you. Oh, so a bit ago on the walking trail. So for context, during the day, the walking trail is lovely, right? It is wonderful. I love the walking trail. By night, people just go missing sometimes. And like crimes just sort of happen there. Like violent crimes. Hey T Gray, how's it going? I'm just talking about the walking trail by my house where somebody like got brained. Basically like they got their head beaten in by a rock. And that's just a thing that happens sometimes. Like not that exactly, but like this trail is a bit dangerous at night. It's lovely during the day. So like I love walking it. It's the fastest way to my downtown, which is really pleasant and lovely and like pretty walkable by American city standards. But like at night, people could just kind of die. And like there's a road in this city where like you just hear gunshots all the time and like crimes happen. I was like, apparently, I haven't heard it on that street, but like I heard it from one of my classmates. And it's like, I don't know. Here's where the veil between the Feywild, our world, and all the dimensions. As if you just from it's ripped up. Yeah, no, exactly. That is what I like to call the Portland metro area. Oh, and also we have like pretty big parks just like in this metro area where it's just the wilderness basically. And it's like it's within the metro area. And so it does kind of feel like the Feywild is here. So if we had guns it would be chaos. Oh yeah, probably. Listen, me saying that there's a lot of guns in the US and also just happening to have an interest in firearms does not mean that I think it's good that we all have guns. It is not, I do not see it as a good thing that we all have guns, because that is very unsafe. But like, it is also just kind of a fact of life here. A lot of people have guns. You kind of have to expect that somebody antagonizing you might have a gun. That's just kind of a thing you have to expect. Oh yeah, and also by one of the movie theaters over on my side, but still not in my city. Closer. Don't get lost. I don't want to have to venture into the deep umbra and drag you back in the jungle. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, you guys do know that Oregon has the highest human trafficking rates per capita in the United States, right? Like, I have talked about that, right? Like, we're the reason why the term Shanghai exists. Like, in terms of kidnapping people on a ship and, you know, shipping them out to Shanghai. Stupid autocorrect. I mean, true, but also drag you back by the jingle is really funny. I'm gonna drag you back by your jingles. I thought that was because of the British Navy? No. No, it's because of us. Specifically Portland. Yeah, we have these things called Shanghai tunnels. People do tours of them now. Well, like back in the day, they were basically just subterranean tunnels that led to a bunch of businesses and like trafficking rings. I, oh yeah, I know it's so good. I didn't expect this to be as good as it is. Yeah, I say that a lot with my art. I should stop not expecting peak at this point, which I know very vain and like narcissistic, but also like it comes from a lot of practice. So it's not exactly me going like I am naturally skilled and awesome. It's like no, I put hours and hours and hours and hours into this. This week you're absolutely cooking. Indeed. This is a reminder for all y'all. When you do stuff, allow yourself to think it's peak. Right? Allow yourself to enjoy your own work. God, sometimes I feel like Narcissus looking into the pond when, like in regards to my art, and other times I see people compliment the same things I like. It's like, oh, it's not just me. Like the same goes for all of you. Like for instance, Gremlin, your photography is amazing. I really, really enjoy it. You should allow yourself to enjoy it as much as other people enjoy it. Oh, I just remembered. I was talking with my German friend a bit ago, and she wants to like eventually come visit Oregon, and I have to be honest, uh, she should probably be careful and maybe not come to the United States. Oh, girl, did you? Uh, to that extent, feels self-masturbatory. I mean, yeah, but like sometimes you gotta enjoy that, you know? Like sometimes you gotta just admit that you're cooking. Okay, if I make that 38, how does that look? Uh, peak fiction. That's what it looks like. I just need to blend it. Okay, where's the blending? There's the blending brush I used. I can make it smaller, like 20, I think. Yeah. Cooking is certainly one of them. Ah, what's your favorite thing to cook? This is a question for everybody, by the way. Like Tigray included. Like, what are your favorite? What are your guys' favorite things to cook? My neck just cracked so much. Ah, is it like a good feeling crack or a bad feeling crack? Because I've got some good feeling cracks. Like pancakes. Ooh, pancakes are pretty fun. I haven't made them in a while. Pizza, taco, steak, pork chops in that order. Ah, peak. I I make a lot of stuff like burgers. I think mine are getting better and better with time. I can make a pretty mean aioli to go with them. They're pretty nice. I prefer noodle dishes just in general, like making them. Pancakes are pretty much all I know how to cook. Ah, well, I highly suggest expanding your horizons a little bit. Like pancakes, don't get me speaking. Don't get me wrong. Pancakes are pretty peak. But like, why not learn how to make a really nice jam or like jelly so that you can have something to put on the pancakes that you make? I mean, think about the possibilities. And when I'm talking pizza, I mean homemade dough. Ah, sick. I know how to make homemade ramen with like, from scratch noodles. It's not easy. I am not gonna pretend like it's easy or that I'm necessarily good at it, but I know how. Like 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 homemade noodles from the dough. Like homemade stock using like bones and veggies and like that sort of stuff. I know how to do it. It's just it's a very laborious process, and sometimes when I'm in the mood for ramen, I just don't want to make it. But like I make a mean mac and cheese like with like from scratch cheese sauce. Uh, a, a bit ago I looked up what a good diet is like, and I have no idea how I'm not fat. Um, so it's all fat versus not fat is about the amount of calories you partake in. And so at that point, you're probably just not eating enough to get fat. The thing is, having a healthy diet besides calories means what you're putting in your body rather than how much calorie. Right? So, like, calories are calories. You can get the same from, like, candy and soda and that sort of thing versus like veggies, like good bread with like for instance whole wheat or something like that. That whole sort of good thing. It's 100% calories in, calories out, and how efficient your body is. Yeah, no, exactly. And so like everything else that's healthy is all about like vitamins and minerals that you add into your body, and that's not gonna make you fat versus not fat. That's just that it's just gonna give you like other good stuff. And so like don't focus on the calories. That's something I learned from like workout and like dietitian people I've been looking up. Also fiber to prevent diarrhea. Exactly. Very important. I've been accidentally sort of like skipping out on fiber, and I need to add more fiber in my diet again. I think we have some celery. I can make some ants on a log, which is basically, celery, peanut butter, raisins on top. Very good. Like the raisins are in a line, so it looks like ants on a log. We have the raisins. I think we have the celery. We definitely have the peanut butter. I think the last time I had some salad was in my Subway. Ah, I highly recommend having a salad, and I don't mean like the It's just a boring old just lettuce. I mean, add some stuff to it. Add stuff like bits of meat, croutons, fruits in the same vein as like tomato, uh, a good oil, that sort of thing. Uh, a salad, much like a sandwich or a pizza or like a pie, is more of a genre of food rather than a specific kind of food. So like at the end of the day, you can put anything you want in a salad, except for Jello. I look east towards the plains of Wisconsin and Massachusetts, like from Wisconsin to like Michigan all the way to Massachusetts, just like that region. Like Massachusetts is in New England, but still, like I'm looking at you, all the places that border the Great Lakes. Jello does not go in salad. That thing that looks like soy sauce is good in salad. Ah, true. Oh, have you had some balsamic vinegar in a salad? It's so good. Like balsamic vinegar, olives, some of like those small like cherry tomatoes. Jello does go in soups and broths. No, I'm talking about like the flavored Jello, like the lime Jello. Not gelatin. Gelatin goes in soups and broths. Technically, Jello's a brand, which is interesting. It's like Band-Aid. But yeah, no, have oh yeah, like the balsamic vinegar, some olives, especially those like I forget what they're called. They're those longer like purple ones. Usually they're non-pitted or they're so like they still have their pit in them. But like them, they're quite good. My friends just sent me a thing that's very exciting for me. So for context, my very first anime that I ever watched, this was back in second grade, mind you, like old, was this one called Sergeant Frog. Basically, alien frogs come to Earth and try and take it over and do a dog shit job at it. It's awesome. And it turns into like a slice of life. Apparently, it's getting a new anime. I keep getting so confused when people are saying Jello. Um, in what ways are you confused? I want to try and like help with the confusion. I just don't know where to start. Lime Jello in my tum, yum. Yeah, I like Jello is the thing, right? It's good. It's just when you mix it with stuff like hot dogs and cottage cheese, it's disgusting. Oh, don't get me started if you add it with coleslaw. Oh, Tom Yum. Oh, that's a food. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, it's a Thai soup. Jello or jelly is that wobbly thing that tastes fruity and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But But if you're talking about like, just gelatin, which is like basically the same thing, just not sweet and fruity. Made out of animal product, usually like bone. It's often a byproduct when you're making broth, that sort of thing. Uh, is like I say gelatin. With lime on top. I believe it's from. Everything's saying it's Thai, but it might be Vietnamese. Yeah, a type of Thai hot and sour soup. Interesting. I could. Speaking, you'd think I'd be good at it by now. But no. Uh, I could probably find some good good tom yum. I think I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong, but I'm pronouncing it how I see you type it. But yeah, because like there's a fair amount of like Thai and Vietnamese like immigrants in Oregon. Like I hear people just like out and about speaking Vietnamese all the time. So like I could probably find some really good like tom yum and like try it out. It might even be at like my local place. I'll have to check the menu. Like the next time I go in. Oh, then I'm even more confused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not helping, T Gray. I'm sorry. Rip to your understanding of the world, I suppose. But like, I just confused by like it being in stuff, or like were you talking about the food? Everything is confusing. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand. Let me pop up an image of some of these travesties that I'm talking about. These Jello salads. Okay, okay, they're all showing like dessert ones, which are fine because they're all sweet. But like these aren't what I'm talking about. I found something that's truly awful. I just need to find the right. Uh, I wasn't even looking for spaghetti-o jello. That's awful. That's awful. The ones with shrimp and yeah, no, I've been seeing those, but I'm trying to find like evil ones. Okay, that's a uh I never want to see a pie that uses halved hot dogs as like the pie crust ever again. That's not what I'm looking for, but that's evil. That's awful. Open image in new tab. How big is it? Okay. Here's a whole recipe. There we go. Okay, did I? No, I need to take a screenshot, not save the image. Hold on. Insert as new layer. This is truly awful. Lime cheese salad. That's... I don't like this. This is stuff that people still make, by the way. I mean, I also just don't like cottage cheese in general. The texture messes with me. Uh, huh. You know, people, including myself, like to make fun of like a lot of British foods because it's really low hanging fruit in terms of food humor. There's some American evils when it comes to food. Like there's just some straight up like evil specters. The like when you like really know about it and look it up, it's it's grody. Like we have some absolutely peak food, don't get me wrong. Like some of it is so incredibly good. Brisket is much like the ambrosia of the gods. But like there's also like some evils. Like it's not an American original at all. I will never forget who I'll never not forget. I'll never forgive whoever invented head cheese. I have a feeling that my food rant has alienated my audience. Rest in peace. I don't know about the fuck ass bill that is passing. A lot of it doesn't take into effect for years. Because they're like, oh, we can do the sneaky. We can do the fucking sneaky. And whenever the next person comes into office, it takes hold. And then now and so they'll be able to blame it on whoever the current establishment is at that time. Is evil, it's sneaky, and I won't let them do that if I can help it. All right, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh wow, my humming didn't pick up on my mic. That's a shame. I thought it was beautiful. Oh well. And let me get back to size 7. Splendid. 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 And then I... There we go. Then I can get rid of that. And bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. There we go. An issue I may or may not have been having has been fixed. Okay, and now I need this color again. Make that 38. You know, this country sure is uh weird when it comes to food. You could either get absolute peak or something that came out of Satan's asshole. God, I hate coleslaw so much. Get that there. Get the colors taken care of. There we go. Yeah. God, what's that one way that like the like some French people eat the bird where like they have to hide it away underneath a blanket so that God doesn't see? You know, Salmonella did a video where he showed that. I forget what it's called, but it's that is also awful. I do say, what shall I do? Oh, I know. I'll steal it, and no one will ever know. I love that video so much. Hard light. Wait, why did turning this to normal turn that in? Oh, because that lays on it. Ah, right. There we go. Norm. I said normal, not multiply. Well, I meant normal, not multiply, but I did accidentally say multiply instead of normal. So, what can you do? Hard light. Yeah, it's very silly checking, I've been checking fairly consistently the Far Cry 5 servers, and it seems like they're still down. Or they just haven't told us that they're back up yet. Which means, Sunday stream might have multiple games, going on in it, and I'm very excited either way. It's just, I'd like Far Cry 5 to work finally. There we go, get the hair working properly. There we go. Oh yeah, I also need to make progress on another art piece. I gotta do that later. The important thing I want to do is, one, get the rest of this situated, so it's like, hey, I finished this, and it also shows like a lot of cool background stuff that we can use for just the vibe of things. Uh, oh, but yeah, I kind of blanked for a moment because I was coloring. But like, and also, if I'm able, and boy, do I want to be able. I can get to doing some more stuff for PNG Tuber. PNG Tuber. Let's see, a hard light. It's a hard light for us. And get that in the colors. Me when I get hit you. Me when I king and get hit you. Get you. I'm doing control, I'm doing Z, and that's not working. But if I do control and Z, that's also not working. Oh, that's why that was fucked. That was on the wrong layer. Okay, and then doing Control Z there works though. You see, that's what I call learning. It's a very valuable thing to do. That's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Just staring at clown cake. I bet it squeaks. It's a hard knock life for us. There we go. Then doing this deeper purple, like so. And actually, oh, these sleeves are actually this deeper purple. There we go. Normal layer that shit. Grab you, me when I grab you, me when I fucking grab you. A hard light, there we go. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life. There we go. This image goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. You clapper, you get slapper. You couldn't seek your way out of a cardboard bag. You see, that's because it's actually an egg. Oh, I forgot the line after that. Ah, I see. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. It's just that I forgot the lineup for that. You see, that's what I like to call uh you see brains draining out of my head. They're all funny in rainbow color. As all clown. Actually, I might need to close a few tabs. There we go. I got that. And alright, what was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something real quick, and then I forgot. It's a hard knock life for us. I was like, oh, what happened? Um, it's very likely that you wait, hold on. But yeah, no, it's very likely that you have probably gone to work now, as this is normally when you go to work. So I thank you for stopping by, Gremlin. It was wonderful. And if you're not going to work, then either way, my point still stands. because it is wonderful whenever you're here. God, this makes me so happy. I cannot truly describe how happy this piece is making me. This one piece. Oh, that reminds me. One of the big assignment that I'm working on right now for class is like a pop culture essay. Talk about a piece of pop culture that's heavily influenced me as a person. And as soon as I heard that, you could almost hear Overtaken play in my brain. Like you could almost hear ba 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 da 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 bra ba ba da da bra da 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 bra da 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 bra da 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 ba da 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 ch bap wap wow ba da da da. Okay, you are a pretty good thing to start with. Okay, there we go. Oh, and then doing that is like, oh, you made no changes. That's true, I may not have yet, but I will. And now I shall. Ah. I find how these warmer colors mix in with like the blue to be quite satisfying. I highly recommend it. Just like with your art, very good, very peem. You can also kind of see with this, although this is more just a generally cooler piece. You can see it with like the urchin, and also like the clown, uh, and also the fish, including Steve Le Poisson. Uh, it looks good, right? I'm very happy with it. And so I decided that it just looks better with a ocean overlay like this to have warm colors. Also, I keep shouting it out. Shout out to the Outer Wilds soundtrack. That's what's playing right now, by the way. I'm very happy with it. It's very cool. And the people who made it, including the game company and the actual musician, are really, really chill about people using their music in their stuff. And so it's, in addition to just being peak music, it's also good for streams. What does it sound like when you yell into your mic? I don't want to right now. But like, uh, probably not great. It ends up peaking my mic, and so you end up not really hearing it at a certain point. I'm a loud person. You could probably hear it if you like really tried when looking at uh like the last Far Cry stream like last week. Because like there's some parts where I was not having a well, I was having a good time, but I wasn't quite having a good time. Uh, Specifically that bunker section, like John's bunker, where we had to rescue people after we killed him. That ending bit where we had to survive was rough, and there were a couple of times where I like sort of screamed a bit. Not my proudest moment, don't get me wrong, but also it was really funny listening back to that. Okay. And if I make it more orange, yeah, if I make it more orange, it makes a nice sort of orange cream. Then I can do this and it'll look a bit different. And then uh I can have like the corals and the clams and the seaweed have much more dynamic colors. Also, my mic is just like my default computer mic, so I don't know. I have an external mic, but I can't really use it because I'm drawing. Potato Jeremy has an external mic and likes to do some really loud bits with it. And boy are they loud, and boy are they bits. I will not say they're funny though. He's usually a really funny guy. Ah, but they are. I see. I mean, yeah. I mean, Potato Jeremy is funny, but also him like leaning and having basically his mouth to the mic and then like being really loud is not the funniest thing he's said on the regular. Like he's just regularly more funny than that. Yeah. I need to find scheduling time to get him back on my streams. He's awesome, and I need to be like, hey, here's more concept art for the thing that you're working on, because it is a commission, and he's busy and I'm busy. It's just I'd like to make progress on that. I want to add that into like my regular Thursday rotation. But also like John Fetterman is constantly eating his internet. So like I don't know. If you don't know who John Fetterman is, he's a fuck ass senator from Pennsylvania, which Potato Jeremy lives in. That's where his wizard tower is. He leeches off the collective suffering of all Pennsylvanians. John Fetterman does. The sh- the Shadow Wizard Money Gang's Kartoffel Cartel doesn't run itself. Exactly. How into stuff like Inscription are you? Because like I forget what the his other games are. But the guy who does that, there's a big thing of the Karnoffel code in that. Like as just like a narrative thing and like as a storytelling object, sort of MacGuffin. And that like it's snuck into the game of Inscription. Like the in-universe game of Inscription of the Inscription game real life. Oh, Kartoffel. Okay. Yeah. I read I autocorrected that as Carnoffle. Like the game. Like the card game Carnoffle. But that's spelled with a K. When I let's see, when I first learned Megalovania and I tried to play it on my own, it was called Pencil. Oh god, that would be really funny. Listen, I fully believe that a Megalovania version of Amish Paradise by Weird Al Yankovic is called Pennsylvania. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Is it not called that? Well, it is now. It's, it's really funny. Like, Potato Jeremy has really strong opinions on the Amish, and I wouldn't expect that somebody would have strong opinions about them until, like, you hear from somebody who lives in Pennsylvania. Kept coming out as banging tunes. Shout out to Neil banging his tunes, by the way. Probably rest in peace, because that was back in 2008, but like, shout out to Neil banging his tunes. Is he for or against the Luddites? I think he's for the Luddites. He just doesn't like the Amish very much because like they want to stay out of society, but they still like vote. And so his controversial take is if they don't want to be a part of society, they shouldn't like be a part of society. Fun fact: historically, the Luddites are an anti-industrial movement because they felt like the factory machines were replacing human jobs. And looking at the AI stuff that's happening right now, I'm I have a feeling that the Luddites may have been correct. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think they may have been correct on that one. Hey, Dicey, how's it gaming? It's good to see you. Obviously, fair enough. If you don't want to pay taxes, you probably shouldn't be allowed to vote. Well, not necessarily, but like yeah, like the Amish just aren't really a part of society. That's their whole thing. They're intentionally like stuck in the 1800s, right? Like they actively do not want to be a part of like America. They're kind of their own thing, but they still vote. So they still have influence even though like they don't want to be a part of anything. And so like it makes sense why somebody would be like they shouldn't vote. But like I don't know. I don't know. I don't exactly make enough money to pay taxes right now, so like so like I can't say that not paying taxes means you shouldn't be allowed to vote. Because I vote. I vote in like every sort of thing that I can, including like niche stuff like department heads, like for state stuff. Like I even vote for like Department of Transportation people. I I like voting. Piano Dicey, hi, how's it going? It's great to see you. As you can see, I've been making progress on stuff. I'm fucking exhausted, lol. Oh, what happened? Did anything happen, or are you just like generally tired? Tomorrow is 4th of July, and I'm not excited. Just tired, fair enough. But yeah, no, like tomorrow's 4th of July, I'm not very excited because we have a lot of dry here. We have a lot of just dry climate here, and that uh like during the summer, and that means a lot of forest fires happen and a lot of them start because of fireworks. Uh right, yeah, the Amish are exempt from taxes. That is true. If I remember right. If you don't make enough of that, yeah. I I'm hoping to eventually like be able to make enough to pay taxes. I'm gonna make sure that the maximum amount of my taxes that I can goes to the state, and a minimum amount of my taxes go to the federal government. Because a lot of that money is just gonna go to bombing people in Israel, and I'd rather, like, not in Israel, like in Palestine. Israel's doing the bombing. Uh, oh yeah, and also bombing people in Iran. I don't want my money to be going to like killing people. And like you have to like really go in depth on your taxes here to like be able to designate how much goes to the state and how much goes to federal, and most people don't do that, but you can. uh if you make like 40,000 or less a year, then like you can make all of it go to state versus like state versus federal. There we go. I just readjusted my headphones and now I feel a lot better. You know, I a lot of religious institutions are also exempt from taxes, and I don't think that they should vote. Just to sort of go back to that. Holy fuck! Big message. When the weird freaky cringe freaky dumb girl asks you out and says, God, God, did you see? Hold on, I'm gonna send it in Discord meme chat real quick. Give me just a moment. Sonic. Uh, Speak the Bible in Japanese if no meme. Here it is. Meme. Meme chat. There it is. Splendid. I And you stopped breathing too? God, I love that video so much. Yeah, the big silly bill passed. I'm sad. I mean, I'm still like fairly happy, but about the state of my my not my government, my country. I'm sad. That's not a controversial thing to say. I'm sad. I'm sad for my country. I like it here. Like generally speaking, it's nice. I like it here. And basically what's going to happen is that blue states are going to step up and have a lot of the stuff that used to be federal become like state-run stuff, and then all the red states are going to just like not do anything, and the people there are going to suffer because of the government's like active inaction. And so like at the end of the day, I'm going to be fine. Right? My state's generally going to take care of me. Generally speaking. But like people in Alabama, Georgia, Texas, so God forbid Oklahoma, Idaho, like there's going to be a massive migration from states like that to blue states like Oregon and Washington and California and New York and like all these states, and I feel bad for them. They don't deserve this. Get you, because this orange is very pretty. There we go. Man, I want people to live happy, fulfilling lives. That's not a controversial thing to say. That's just like, I want people to have fulfilled lives and be happy and be able to just live. Right now, it feels like that's kind of difficult in a lot of places. This is a very pretty color for the muscles. Just having the white and having everything behind it. It's honestly pretty similar to this yellow, the way that it is. That's pretty interesting. But you know, also the important thing that a lot of the stuff that's happening right now is doing, and I know all y'all are not American, so it doesn't really apply to you. But I'm just talking about stuff that is affecting me right now. I apologize. Is that now laws and the U.S. Constitution is not like equally applied across the country, which means that you know places like red states are again not gonna run on the same rules as the blue states typically. That just means we're not a united country anymore. Like in practice, that's just kind of what that means. And I messed up. Bird edition. Okay, I messed up. Hold on. Normal. There we go. Let's color these in. I want to use the same color because it makes it look good. But you know, effectively, Like, in all but name, the U.S. is kind of over. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also a concentration camp being built in Florida. I think we should sink that entire state into the ocean. You know, like people are calling it like Alligator Alcatraz is like a cute name, but like I've seen the inside of it. I hate I hate knowing history because that just looks like Auschwitz. Like that just looks like Auschwitz Birkenau. I guess all that to say I'm not gonna be celebrating 4th of July. Sorry to put all that heavy stuff on y'all. Y'all don't deserve that. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to be upbeat all the time. And like that's what I'm trying to do, but still, it's kind of hard sometimes. And like I'm never gonna stop thinking that the world is beautiful. You know, like the world we live in is wonderful and worth living in. It can be hard sometimes, you know. Oh, what I will say, or not what I will say, like something more positive. This is turning out pretty nice. I'm very happy with how this art piece is turning out. It's always nice coming on here and doing art and talking with y'all and you know such because I mean it's just nice, but also it it's it's very helpful with a lot of things like art, like practicing my art and you know giving me the inspiration to like make progress on just other things that I'm trying to do, like exercise. Oh, that's the thing I said earlier, but I don't think any of y'all were in here, so I'm gonna repeat it. I found out that my family's pretty blessed when it comes to gaining muscle and losing fat because I'm making a lot of progress in a very short amount of time in regards to my legs. My legs are pretty. They're not at the level I want them to be yet. Uh, like not even close, but I am seeing a lot of progress. If you hear popping, don't mind that. Oh, you can hear popping. I just heard it on my stream. Oh wow. Again, don't pay that no mind. Eh, eh. Let's have more like that color. Mm-hmm. You know, again, sorry for some of those heavy topics. Just a lot of stuff has been happening. Sometimes it's hard not to talk about. Oh, Dicey, my boy, tell me, what have you been doing? How have you been going? This is turning out lovely. My boy, peace is what all true warriors strive for. Oh, Dicey, you weren't here for this. I was talking about the trail that goes by my house. It also goes into Portland proper, and it's lovely during the day. It is lovely during the day. At night, uh, don't go on it. I'll say that. Don't go on it, because sometimes people can just get their head beaten in by rocks, and like you could get chased down by somebody on your bike. That sort of thing. But during the day, it's lovely. I love the walk. For context, the somebody getting their head beaten in by a rock, that happened pretty close to my house. There we go. That adds some nice contrast without changing all that much about the color palette or adding a bit too much complexity for my liking. And if I do this, this will be a different color, and there we go. Okay, I think I should probably... Yeah! I was right to do that. I'll be at a dicey. How's it going with your partners? Or maybe partner singular. I heard stuff was sort of happening. I may have made you fall asleep, and if that's the case, just enjoy the ambiance, if you will. But that being said, I would like to hear all the details because I'm silly. This art piece is turning out so good. It's turning out so good. You can also tell that this is darker a bit than that because it's deeper. Diving deeper, deeper for you. And to the bottom, 10,000 emerald pools. You can never blow me away. Oh, I like Barnes. Quite a good singer-songwriter. I kind of lost where I was for a moment in my art piece, so now I found it. Oh, hey. I kind of like making the fish orange because Steve Le Poisson. I'll make you red though. Hopefully it worked. What worked? What happened? What silly contraption have you invented? You messed up your name. I don't think it worked. Well, you look. Oh wait, no, you have a capitalized T now. Congrats on the T. Yeah. Yeah, congrats on that. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I like the capitalized T. You did good. Uh, from my screen, it doesn't have a capital T. Ah, you might just need to refresh your own Twitch real quick. Like if you want to see it. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. Congrats. Well, let me see. Ah, I see. Sans the Skeleton. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna no hit you for fucking my mom, Sans. Funny Deltarune reference. He befriended your mom last night. Steve le le poisson Steve, poisson Steve, il est orange. Pokemon Sans the skeleton to Sans the Skelemon. Ah, I see. Common misconception. That's actually Sans the skeleton in Digimon. This is Sans the Skelemon. He turns into Bad Triomon. Whap, 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 ba-da-da-da, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. His final the final evolution is Smash the Banger Mom. God, I forget. Did you finish chapter 4? All right, cool. Yeah, no, the meme that's been going around for years of Sans going, I fucked your mom shit lips. There is no meme. That's not a meme, that's a prophecy. He fucked your mom. Chris, he fucked your mom. He wasn't just doing a I fucked your mom last night joke. He wasn't joking. He meant it. He fucked your mom. I've been preparing to murder Sans and Deltarune for weeks now. Yeah, same. Yeah, the amount of people I've been seeing just on social media going, it should have been me, not him, is really funny. It's not a lot, but it's more than none. Wow. Okay, so now... Okay. We're in there. God, I'm so happy with this. God, but yeah, no, Tigre, I said this before you came in. I say a lot of things. I'm a yapper, if you will. I've been listening, like earlier today, I've been listening to Scamped and the Great from the Deltarune chapter rewrite, like over and over. It's so good. Also, Tigre. I have a very important theory that I need to put by you in regards to Deltarune. Okay, so I just know hit the Sans 47 times in a row, and you're ready to be Sans to death brutally. True. But yeah, no, I have a theory to pass by you. So okay. In Mother 1, you know, the game of Earthbound that never released outside of Japan. the main character's mother, who is the Mother One version of Ness, as we know, is named Carol Holloway, which sounds a lot like Carol Holiday. And there's a lot of stuff regarding Des, regarding baseball, like Raise Your Bat is confirmed to have it. In chapter 1, it's revealed that that Des hit Chris with a wiffle ball bat. And guitar is very important to Des. And in Mother 1, it's revealed that the main character, it turns out the main character plays electric guitar in Mother 1. So, and also, Des is one letter away from Ness. Now, as we know, Sans is Ness. So through the transitive property, that means Sans is Des, and thus Sans is the knight. Because Des is the knight. That's right. It can get crazier than Sans' Ness. I've done it. I've beaten you at your own game, Matthew Patrick. How do you like that, Obama? Ness Des Sans is Ness, who is Des, who is the knight, who Sans is the knight. Exactly. Exactly. And also, as we know, Steven Universe is also Sans. So that means Steven Universe, through transitive property, Steven Universe is also the knight. Is Sans Ness or Ness Sans? Okay, so either or really, but I like to say that Sans is Ness because Ness did come first. What if Pippin's number 5 is the knight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's go down, drive to the liquor store around the corner. This is Pippin's number 5. Yeah, of course I know Mambo number 5. What am I, a plebeian? I like Sans. Oh God, God, have you heard Mambo Lovania? It's Megalovania Mambo number 5. It's awesome. It's peak. One, two, three, four, five. Just in case I'm gonna pop it in meme chat. Alright, here it is. Shut up advertisement. I don't want your car insurance. I don't own a car. I'm putting it in meme chat because I'm cool. There we go. I'm using the wrong fucking color. God, just say it. The so cool, so cool, so cool, so cool, so cool. One, two, three, four, five. I love that that song is about how like he's had sex on like 5 continents now. Like at the point of that song, he's probably done more at that point. I'm gonna be honest. But the fact that the Mombalovania is all Sans implies that he has fucked Sans on 5 different continents. He's gotten freaky with Sans. Honestly, who wouldn't get freaky with Sans? Yeah, exactly. Who hasn't? My middle school Wattpad account is filled with Sans. I'm not even gonna hide that. It was filled with Sans. Surprisingly, I wouldn't the skeleton. Huh. I mean, I wouldn't now because my tastes have changed a bit, but like at the time, God, I would have. Grilby, though, I understand. I understand. I mean, I see your Grilby and raise you an Asgore. Actually, no, not Undertale Asgore. Like specifically, Deltarune Asgore can get it. I love me a Deltarune Asgore. You see that I get it. I get it, but also I'm not personally into women, so I can't appreciate Muffet as much as she deserves. Like I'm sorry to say. Actually, no, I could just do this and then like draw over it after. Metaton. Listen. We do not besmirch the name of Metaton in this house. Of course, Metaton can fucking get it, and I mean specifically like Metaton EX. I I I I'm unfortunately not into the square ass TV look, for Metaton, but that leg body though. Should have mentioned him first. I mean, yeah, but also like Deltarune Asgore. Sans, if you fuck my mom. God, no, even better. Anything you do to my mom, I do to you. A day later, you just hear really loud clapping noises from the other room. I told you, Sans. I warned you. That you see, that was way too funny to me to be the worst joke I've ever made. But God, that sucks. That was really funny, but it sucked. Also, like for a while, I saw a lot of people being like into papyrus. That's like I've never really seen that. I never really understood that. Like I love papyrus, right? Don't get me wrong, I love him. Not really in that way. He'd be a good friend. He's really good friend material. He's friend shaped, if you will. Also, Sans Undertale is based and goated and awesome. Sans Deltarune sucks ass and he fucked my mom. Right as I'm talking about this, I'm hearing some sounds from my neighbor. No, your neighbor's fucking Sans. You can't let you can't let Sans keep getting away with this. He's gonna fuck everybody. Sans. God, but like I legit don't like Sans Deltarune like at all as a person. Like he sucks. Like he's constantly like belittling Chris, undermining Chris, just being generally an asshole to this kid. And like his humor is never like in Undertale, his humor's funny, right? It's puns, nobody's being hurt by the humor. It's good. He's a chill guy. And in Deltarune, he sucks. When I said MILF, I meant it literally. I'm gonna fuck that mom. Wait, now it's red. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now we know what happened in the back of Sans' shop. There, there's a secret room behind Sans' house in Deltarune like an Undertale, but instead of a lab, it's a sex dungeon. Okay, how did I... Oh, no, that's how I did it. Okay. You see, sometimes you have to step back and go, what the fuck was I thinking in order to move forward? Oh, God, this is so pretty! Sans, you bastard, I've got to get you and put you in the bottom of the ocean. What? What's the place that the knight called again? What's the place that the knight called again? Uh, huh? I'm not sure. Oh, the metal thing? Oh, you mean the shelter. I've always called it the bunker, but like in chapter 3 when you do all the mantle stuff, it says you have the shelter key and then you go down and unlock the shelter to get the dark mantle. God, what worries me is that we might have to like do Snowgrave to actually finish the story. I really don't want that to be the case, but it seems like it might based on some stuff that's happening right now. The shelter is actually Sans' sex dungeon. Yo, what's the knight doing down there with Undyne then? Wait. If Sans is Des, and thus Des is the knight, thus Sans being the knight, then what's Sans doing down there with Undyne? You know what? I just realized. I should probably save this. Undyne is singing in Deltarune, that's all I need to say. Ah, of course. It was actually all an elaborate, an elaborate sort of foreplay game between Sans and Undyne. They're actually both, both actually agreed to do it beforehand. Oh, single. I sure love texting. Yeah, that. Undyne is single and Deltarune. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and you didn't see Undyne at church. Elphys talks about that, but also you never saw Sans. That's a real thinker, huh? I like this. This is good. I realize that I'm not done yet because there's some other stuff I still need to do with it. Like, so. But still, it has come along pretty nicely. Thank you, 3 p.m. alarm. It's 3 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice right there. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. You're very cool and awesome. Hey, Nightbot, you're my friend. And I'll make sure to save that so that that is not for gore. Alright, added that in for later. Oh, that reminds me. Tigray and Dicey. I'm working on Sunday's thumbnail. And as you could probably tell, it's a reference to this drawing. Oh, that's when it decided to buffer for me? Splendid. But yeah, no. I'm very happy with it so far. I wonder what that reminds me of. No, Asgore, you can't drink and drive. The 7 ice cold beers. You know, I said that I could go long since there's no class. I'm not really feeling like going long today. I feel like I've streamed a good amount today. How's about we raid somebody? I haven't done that in a while. I know there's like just both of y'all, but that'd be fun. Let's see, somebody I'm following. Because I kind of want to stick to people I'm following right now. How do you raid? There is a button in the stream dashboard for Twitch that allows me to raid. You know what? I want to introduce you guys to a certain streamer that I like, but haven't really gotten the chance to watch lately. So I'm going to start raid. It will be in uh ready to raid. So again, I've been Bajongles. You can find me Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. Uh, I You've considered a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Bluesky and Tumblr at BigBear1, username Bajongles. I also post streams here. Or not here. Streams a week after they happen on my YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, hi. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. It has been wonderful. I will catch you on the flip flop. Bye bye. It's raid time!